Cool. Welcome back. So, we've been previously solving the first two exercise of the Advent of Code 2015, and after that we refactored some of the code, so we should proceed and go to the third one, read the description, after that solve it. Hopefully it will be a bit faster than it used to be before. Cool. Let's read this thing. Santa is delivering presents to an infinite two-dimensional grid of houses. Okay. He begins delivering presents to the house, starting the location, and then an elf at the North Pole calls him via radio and tells him where to move next. Moves are always exactly one house to the north, south, east, or west. After each move, he delivers another present to the house at a new location. However, the elf had a little too much eggnog, and his directions are a little off. And Santa ends up visiting some houses more than once. How many houses receive at least one present? For example, okay. We should pick one of these things as an example, and this should be including twice to the house. So delivers presents to 4 houses, but we do not want to read the 4 thing. We want this. We want 2. So this thing, since it is coming back, one up, right, down, left, it's coming back at the end to the starting position. It should be 2. So first of all, we should add one new file as a 3 test.txt, and we should add this thing. We can close it. We should copy things here just to be pretty fast. Copy paste. There should be, hello, I want to copy, thank you. I want to name it as third. We should use this thing, use third day. Yep, we want to do it for here. We want to the third test and the third prod. Let's grab the prod text as well, copy and paste everything. We should create one new file here. It should be called 3_prod.txt and include things here. First, what changed here? We should save this thing, and we should include things here just to run the tests and such. So things are included here. It should be third day. We should name these things. Actually, we don't have to specify the order here, so it should be prod and example. Yep, and we have to specify these things. I will rename these things as 2 and the 2, and these should be correct still, and we will come back to the thing. So the expected example for the first thing should be 1, since that has been only one house which has been touched or visited twice. How to come to that conclusion? We should read the thing once again. So there are position by these directions. We are moving with some of the offsets, and after that, yeah, that's kind of it. We have to move. Santa Claus register the locations, and whenever he has been visiting things multiple times, we should come back wherever that has been multiple occasions. So we should specify a type, and we can call it point or position. Yep, and it will be a position of a house. We should create one type as well for Santa's map. It should be so that should be a struct, and there should be an initial position which can be always empty. That's your issue here. Thank you. So the initial position, I mean, we will create a new function now for Santa, and we should say new. Thank you. There should be a public thing which should return a self, like this. Thank you. And a self, and obviously that's a function, initial position, and Santa will keep the occasions whenever he's been at different positions, and it will be visited, which is not a vector of position. Actually, that might be a vector of positions, but what we rather want is a hash map where we should store positions and usize how many time he's been there. Cool. The initial position should be a hash map new, almost, let visited, and we should already add the initial position, since whenever we start at the initial position, it should be at least, I mean, it's located, I mean, we already visited it. Cool. We should add, we should move Santa, so we should do something like public function move, and oh yeah, move might be a bit wrong choice since this is a built-in keyword, but we should do, yeah, it doesn't yeah, it should accept a character. Yeah, move is not the, yeah, move to, it sounds better, and it should be direction, yeah, and the match direction we will do things. So whenever this direction thing is what is it, this character, we will do something, etc, etc. Almost, yeah, I mean, yeah, it can be void as well. I mean, we don't want to do a builder pattern here, but we want to update the states. Yeah, we will do things based on these things, and since it has to be exhaustive, we will put the empty thing here. Cool. So what happens if we are going this thing, the first position, and since we are modifying the object or the instance that we refer to, we need a mutable reference to self. Yeah, this is the first thing that we should do. It should be -1. It should be add. Oh, if we are going upwards, we should subtract when 1, and we should add 1 this time. So at this point, the position already changed, and after that, we might be... Bro, what's going on? Ooh, hello? So yes, so we should increase the visited things based on the position, or insert 1 because this is the first occasion that we've been there. Entry. Yeah, but we want to observe it. Oh, so this is only the first. Can't we say or insert? Yeah. Why is this thing so small here? So the or insert map entry or insert. So yeah, let's come back to this version. So this is the counter, and we want to update the counter. And since this is a reference, we probably are changing the values. And after that, on Santa, we can create another function which will return the visited length, but the visited multiple times should be the one for us, and we don't want to, we are not interested in the visited, but in the visited filter. Hello. Self visited values are greater than 1 and count. Cool. So in the first thing, we should create one Santa, go through the content, which is the files content. We should feed every character to the Santa to move, and after that we should return with the multiple visited entries. Let's see how it works. So let's let Santa for direction move. Hopefully it works. So let's run the tests and let's see if the first on the test is the expected value, because we should see the example test to be passing. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, it passed, and if we change it to 2, it should fail. Okay, it might be working. So let's see what the quote-unquote real value should be. It should be this thing. Let's run the test again. Looking good. So we should come back to the site and insert our thing here. Cool, it has been too low. Okay, so it should be more than that. It's too low. Coming back here. Yeah, so we are looking at the values count. Yes. Maybe we should come back here and see what this thing is. We should run the thing in debug mode. Yep. Cool. So self visited for -1. Yeah, since we've been I mean, this is looking good because we've been going upwards and on the right. So we've been doing a circle-ish thing, And only one thing should be better, I mean higher, as this one. So this thing for now should work. After that, we should have another call here. Can't we just... Yeah, I don't want to use this thing here. I want to use it whenever we have a bigger value. Again, maybe we should let visited multiple times. Visited, yeah, I know. We should recollect these things for now. And yeah, we should return with this thing. It will be somewhat angry because it doesn't know what the value of this should be. So we kindly ask it to be a vector. And after that, it should be able to call it multiple times. The visited is one element because we visited it 2 times. Yeah, and we called it here, and now we are going back. Yeah, so we should have this thing, and we visited a few things, and there are... yeah, this is looking good. So we should be able to return with some values. The visited is this number we just calculated a few minutes ago, and this is not enough here because let's read the thing once again. Go back to this page. Children at only 2 houses. So what is the question again? At least 1 present. How many houses? Oh, at least 1. Which, if you want to interpret to machine code or close to machine code, is this, because this is the at least 1. We should probably not even use a filter here because everything is inserted with 1, but yeah, let's... yeah, so everything what is filtered here, oh yeah, I probably already know what the second solution is. I mean, the example that how many of them has, I don't know, 2 or 3 as values. So let's close this once, let's run it once again. It will be a bigger value. 4. Oh yeah, and I was I was stupid because I didn't listen to the exercise. So it was 4. Let's see what the next value is. It is this one. Let's come back here, try to run with this one. Yeah, we've got a star. We might add a commit like this, add the new file. These ones, feature, advent of code, 3rd day, day 1st. I wish I could spell things. Get push, cool. And we should go to the next thing. So the part 2 is, oh boy, RoboSanta start at the same location, delivering 2 presents to the same. When the turn is moving based on instructions from the elf. The next year, to speed up the process, Santa creates a robot version of himself, RoboSanta, to deliver presents with him. Santa and RoboSanta start at the same location, delivering 2 presents. Yeah, then take turns moving based on instructions from the elf. Excuse me? What is... Oh. What is this cryptic sentence here? So, yeah, RoboSanta, okay. Santa and RoboSanta start at the same location, yes. Then take turns moving based on instructions from the elf. So these are 3 houses, because Santa goes north and then RoboSanta goes south. Oh, I see. So there is 2, let's call them agents, and every second character goes to the second person or agent. So we have to... yeah. Cool. So yes, so we should come back here. So the thing is, then we created one Santa, and yeah, so it's pretty much the same. I mean, it should be the same. The question might be if they would go to the same location. But yeah, we will see. So the initial thing should be on the second day that we literally create a second Santa, a Robo Santa, let's say, a Robo Santa, and every single character, we will see how to do this, but every second character should go to the Robo Santa. How to do that? I know we can do something like for direction in... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It's looking good. I was thinking about that maybe I should do the steps and such, but yeah, so this enumerate is returning with a tuple-ish thing where the first one is the index, and the second one is the element. And yeah, the real question is, they might have mutual elements and we might get to merge these things back if the answer is not correct there. So let's add Santa and RoboSanta's value together, and probably this should be the solution as well. So with the example which has been provided and we've been using, which is this, the new value should be 3. Somehow. You have to live with it. Yeah, and we will see how much the new will be. Let's run the tests and let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's not 3 but 4. And we should figure it out somehow why. Yeah, the reason must be because what I just said, that we should merge these two things because they have been visiting the same things. Yeah, so we should say something like we should have a function, maybe on or with yeah, let's just create a helper function here or there, which should be function get no visited multiple times, and these should return with a usize. It can be 0, but we should accept at least one, in our case 2 Santas, so we should call it not fifth but first Santa, second Santa, and we should get the visited hash map, merge those, filter whichever had multiple values here or there, and we should get the length of it. Actually, we should just return because we don't want to debug these things now. We shouldn't even collect. No. How to get the length of this thing? Count? Probably, but we shouldn't do this thing. Cool. So we should return with this thing rather instead of this thing, and we should add the Santa and the RoboSanta as the two Santa instances. Let's see if it's 3 or not. It has been 3, and we have to, we should increase the second value here to this value, and it should be our answer as well. Voila, cool. We already proceeded 3 exercises. Meet you in the next one when we will jump into the 4th one. Take care, bye bye.